with Facebook, right? Good, we are live. How are you? How are you? How are you? You're welcome to Moments with Chioma Ibezim. And it comes up every Tuesday and every Thursday. It's been a huge blessing to a lot of people. It's actually mind-blowing that you have so many nations join you online. Is actually amazing. Okay, Uche, I'm waiting for you to send me the link on send it to me on WhatsApp so I can share it on WhatsApp. Uche, there is this thing that is always popping up. Share this video with Mary Modube. I don't know her public figure, but I don't know. I see she has quite a number of followers, but I really don't know who she is. So that's why I don't click on it. So I always exit. How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome. Okay, let me see the people on Facebook. I'm wearing double lens. I have a contact lens on and I have my glasses. So I'm going to see double ways now. Promise Hello, say, how are you? Where are you? Are you in California or you're in Nigeria? Lilian Adeze, Ejiro, you see, because I'm wearing double. Adora, Ijoma, Jelly, Mobiawi, Trinity, Friday, sorry if I don't pronounce the name very well. Oluchi Ruth, how are you? Chinwoke Wadike, Sandra Bodure, Lilian Adeze, Rehoboth. Who did I call Rehoboth? Okay, Uche, also let Chino know that we are live. Let Chino know we are live. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Amazing God. I thank God for helping me. It wasn't easy to stand 9 days non-stop. Every day, 9 days. Sometimes I don't know how I get these things done, but I guess it's passion. Passion is powerful. When you're passionate about something, it controls you. So I just want to thank God for them. Do you know, we concluded the meeting on Sunday afternoon. We concluded the meeting. Immediately after the meeting, they promoted my host. I made him the zonal head of Redeem. Isn't God amazing? Isn't God amazing? So you're welcome. Do me a favor. Send the link to so many people. Share to a lot of people. You know, when we come on Moment to Chioma Ibezim, we just talk life. We talk real issues, real people happening in the real world. I heard something that really impressed me on Sunday. The pastor said America runs on donut, you know. The kingdom runs on hunger. So I asked, what does Nigeria run? They say corruption. Aye. Yeah, them or the kwama. Nigeria runs on corruption. America runs on Dunkin', but the kingdom runs on hunger. Anything you're hungry for, anything you desire, anything you want, you will see yourself. Well, good afternoon, Ma. Dr. Mrs. Chineze, good afternoon, Ma. God bless you. God bless you, Ma. Jelly, yes, Chizoba Charity. On Instagram, I have Nevia. Now all these names on Instagram, I don't know. I don't know. Bless one favor. Pink Daisy Kids. Abi? Okay, I celebrate everybody on Instagram. That's the best way to do that. I love you all. I'm excited to have you join me. God bless you. God bless you. And all the people on Facebook, you are welcome. Do you know what I want to talk about today? I already sent it, so you know. I already sent it. I want to talk about who will remind me, who knows? Who knows? You know, most of my topics, they come based on counseling sessions. So when people come for counseling, I know what is happening. I know what they are going through, and I pick on one. So yesterday, somebody made a statement, and she said, he just comes and he thinks I'm a log of wood. Like, he just comes in and he goes in and he has his way, and that's it. And there's no romance, and I'm dying in silence. I'm pained, and the young man was there. So he said that she doesn't say things the way she should say them. He said so. I'm going to look at it both ways. Last time we talked about murder in the home. God doesn't like divorce, but he doesn't like murder too. Murder is the one that has blood on the hands. God doesn't like divorce, but please don't die there. It is better to be alive than you die prematurely. You don't want to leave because of your children. It is the same children you will leave when you die. So which one is better? Leave them and have your life and visit and check on them, or you die and somebody else comes to take over your home and your children becomes natural housemates. So it depends on which one you want. If he does anything to you, you can take it. There must be problem. You must misunderstand. But when hitting and beating is there, get out. Just shift. Everybody wants to wear this compulsory handcuff. You don't even know whether we defend it. Everybody wants to wear it. You don't even know whether the finger is crying, leave me alone. Everybody wants to wear it like it's an achievement. If you haven't gotten married, something is wrong. It is good to get married, but make sure you marry the right person. Because when you marry, but do you know that even in the Garden of Eden, the very first marriage collapsed? It was without, there was no, he had issues, the very first one. Even in Eden. So today I want to talk about romance in the home. There are people who doesn't really like lovemaking, but there's no reason why you shouldn't. There is absolutely no reason. But then lovemaking doesn't begin in that night. It begins 2 days before. It begins a day before. It begins early in the morning. It begins by the way you say good morning. This thing has to do with emotions. A woman came to me and said she was 3 months pregnant, and then she said to me that what her husband did to her 6 months ago. I said, come on, hold on. What he did to you 6 months ago, you're talking about it and you're crying. And then you are 3 months gone. How did it happen? How did he do the lovemaking? God is so passionate. He even gave conception in the deep, in the ocean of bitterness. How did it happen? So you slept with somebody who you're not happy with. No, it doesn't work that way. This thing has to do with your emotions. It has to do with the you in you. And I want you to be talking. The only way you will talk is when you keep typing. You have to be present. I don't like hot. I don't like it. So when I'm hot, it takes an extreme case for me to be hot and move away. But when I am, it puts me in trouble because I'm highly spontaneous, like I will tell you. So it's very possible that you're very close to me and we quarrel, and then we make up and we quarrel, because I don't want them in my heart. Like, I don't want to be, I offended you and you kept it in your heart. That's wickedness. And then you were managing to laugh. How can you live in bondage in this free world? So today I want to talk about, based on the counseling I had yesterday, I want to talk about romance in the home. Let me show you a scripture. Let me show you a scripture. Genesis 25, verse 21. I love the Message Bible. So I'm going to use 25 verse 21. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, to 34. Okay, hold on. Genesis 25, 21 to 34. Genesis 21 to 16. Genesis 21, 22 to 34. Uche, pin them. Let them be on pin it on Instagram and on Facebook. Now, in the case of Abraham had an encounter with Abimelech. And his wife was so beautiful that he didn't want to tell the king that that was his wife because he was afraid they were going to kill him. So he lied, in quotes, and he said that was his sister, but it was actually his wife as well. And so one day, the king caught them romancing. What's romance? Did anybody go to the university that can tell us what romance is? I want to know your own definition of romance. Okay, you can actually copy from mine. Romance is an expression of our emotional feeling of love for or a strong attraction towards someone. There must be an expression of love. Love is not practiced in a vacuum. It must be expressed. When people say they love and it's not in the action, they don't love. Love speaks, love talks, love communicates, love rebukes. Love gets angry. Love is not jealous. Love is not boastful. You know all the characteristics of love. Now, romance is an expression. Somebody said, when I saw him, the chemistry, my body reacted. Name, you don't live by chemistry because all react to chakwa, you will come down. You don't walk by chemistry reaction. You walk by what you feel. And love is God. That's the biblical definition of love. Love is God. God is love. If you ask for the way love is defined in the Bible. So this is the way of expressing. I preached a message and I said love making is a fellowship. It's over 1 million viewership as at yesterday. And I said, in every fellowship, there's an opening prayer. You know, people look at it and they laugh. And it's as if it's a laughing matter. It's not. Because it's a fellowship. So whatever that happens in any fellowship should happen in the bedroom. After all, Christ makes love with the church. He is the groom. The church is the bride. What do we do when we get inside the church? We make it work. We make it. I need your effort and you need mine. So it's not one-sided. For the ladies who say, I want a man who will marry me, take me to the moon and bring me back, what will you be doing when he will be loving you? What's your own role? I want a man who just love me the way I am. No man should love any lady the way she is. Don't love me the way I am. If there's anything I'm doing that is not right, help me to change it. But don't love me the way I am. And somebody said, after all, he saw me this way and he came. So you don't have room for change. See, everybody, thank God Dr. Mrs. Chineze Nwowa is online. I lived with her. See, when I was doted on. My mother used to call me, let me say it the way she used to say it, Ngaji. Ngaji for Ariela, meaning spoon, come, food is ready. The only time you see spoon is when food is ready. So when somebody is calling you spoon, it means you only come out when food is ready. And my father didn't help matters. Don't give her any chores. When you are going to farm, she should take wrapper, spread on the floor and sleep. Make sure you have yam, roast yam and eat. Anything she wants, give her. Since she has shown me she's intelligent, I'll make sure she gets to any level she wants to get. Don't go close to I stay using glasses in my jazz too. Not because I had eye problem, but just because I liked it. My father would come to the school to rebuke, to tell somebody not to get me angry in the midst of 40 children. So by the time I went to mommy's house, Dr. Mrs. Chineze, she's my second mother, to live, I saw myself doing what I was never used to. I saw myself learning. I saw myself cooking. I never knew I would be big time chef. Me. I am. See, when I'm in the house, don't worry. Don't worry. The bedroom will be beautiful. We'll have 5 different bed sheets. We'll have white. White is when we are fasting. Holy, holy, holy. Everywhere is holy. Nobody comes around each other. We have green when we are ovulating and the land is green. Anything can happen. We have red when somebody is menstruating. And we have yellow when we are at alert. Everybody is walking. I have to go to work. I love bed sheet. I love duvet. I don't like them. Like I have plenty all the time. There's always extra. Sometimes I'm hungry for them. Like let them pack. I never knew I could wash my underwear. I never knew I could stay on my own, eat food. Me. In fact, my elder brother said, when I watch you, I wonder. I look at passion, desire. I made up my mind that this is the least that you can see of me. Because I know what God said. I know where I am going. So I did a U-turn. When things are not right with you, don't tell people to take you the way you are. Don't be a man set in his own ways. It has to be your pattern, your way. This is the way I like it. No, sometimes bend. It is not stupidity, it's maturity. Sometimes look away. Don't be rigid. Be flexible. Do you know sometimes even what God doesn't want to do, we have a way of getting it out of his hand. Go and ask Hezekiah why he changed his mind. Romance is lacking in our marriages today. Everybody's pursuing money. Who eats the money? You want to have mansions, skies, they are good. But at the end of the day, somebody that is very close to you is in pain. The cancele inside is crying, but you want to make the cancele outside happy. It doesn't work. If you are married, is romance. Love making is not, see, you only have sex, you don't make love. Because when you're making love, everybody's mind, attention, interest will be there. I'm talking to adult, right? I'm not talking. This is why we have moments. This is not prayer. This is not Saturday morning fire prayer. No, no, no. Where I'm talking and everybody shouting amen. This one is real talk with real people, real issues, real cases. Those things that we don't talk about in the church. Those things we don't know who to share with. That's why we come live. And you know, we come live and we talk real. Romance is lacking. He didn't give you money. What has that got to do with bedroom? But Oga, why won't you give money? Why are you stingy? What are you making the money for? He didn't buy you gold and he took his mother to the hospital. Sir, don't buy the gold. This woman is not reasonable. What does she need gold for? Life and gold, which is more important. He should take his mother to the hospital. I mean, what do you need gold for? And most of the times, the men cause these problems. They see these things, you know, and they look away. They see it and they do as if you are pleasing me, but you're killing yourself. Because what you have started, get ready to dance the music. It's a music, and you must dance it because you started it. Now, are there ways we can enjoy our relationships and enjoy romance? Yes. Somebody said, I wear tights when I want to sleep. Well, I tell my members, you don't need tights, right? You look for the maternity gown, and so that anybody can have free access, anything he or she wants to do. And it's not only the men that should initiate it. It's not. The women as well. Because there are times you feel like having him. He's not in the mood. Put him in the mood. Put him in the mood. Okay, let's look at some how to be romantic. Isaac copied from his father. He saw his father. A lot of couples are just living. The life is just existing. You know, they are just living, and sorry, I was looking for something, but it's okay. They just live. That's what they do. They are just living. Mama and Kechi, Papa, and God forbid. Let me start with the name you call, but defend the name, because somebody can be calling name it doesn't mean. Don't call me pet name outside when I'm not happy. See, when I got married newly, you know, some things will happen and I'll be angry. Then somebody will come to the house and my husband will say, honey, I'm like, what is he trying to do? He wants to give them impression that I'm happy. God forbid. I won't answer you, because you and I know I don't want to talk when I'm not happy. I don't want to. I want, whenever I'm relating with you, I'm happy with you. I don't want to die a prisoner. So make up in anywhere you're earning. You make up and have a good romance. Sometimes you just got married and then you carried everybody, your elder sister, your younger sister, your sister's children's children, and when will you be naked alone walking about? My husband is not good in bed. What about the couch? Is he not good there? What about the kitchen? Is he not good there? What about the dining table? Is he not good there? If he's not good on the bed, he should be good somewhere else. Sure, you know this is what we come live on Tuesday to talk. Abi? If he's not good on... I know a couple who, the lady doesn't want the bed. She wants the floor. That's what she wants. That's what she likes. And the man doesn't want the floor. He wants the bed. So somebody's desire must be swallowed up in another. I know a man, you know, a couple, the man works so hard. So when he comes back in the night, he's tired. As he's eating, he's sleeping right there. And the woman will be waiting for him in the bedroom. She wants it in the night. And the man feels, give me time to sleep. In the morning, it's okay for me. And they don't want to agree. Can I tell you something? There's no lovemaking in heaven. Marriage ends here. 100% physical, 100% spiritual. That's the truth. So, use good words. Why do you keep hurting each other all the time? Use good words. Somebody offended and you're nursing it like you're a nurse. Meanwhile, you're an engineer. What's wrong with you? You nurse hot. You should have gone into the medical field and begin to nurse human being the way you're nursing that pain. I know my mother of blessed memory. Anytime my mother remembers what my father did to her, she will tell the story like it happened yesterday. She will tell the story like it just happened. It was so fresh in her memory. That's not right. So do you romance? Romance is opening prayer. Romance is praise and worship. Sorry. Romance gets the man of God ready for the message. That's what it does. I went to see Dr. Omobai 2 days before I traveled, and then we're talking. He said to me, there's actually nothing like low sperm count. There's nothing like that. It's just that Igbo black people, Igbo women, you know, they don't know how to bring out the best in the man. They don't know what romance is all about. They don't know how to make the man very exciting, and then you bring out everything in him. That actually made sense. It hit me. In the bedroom, you're angry that he didn't buy you lace. You are angry that the way he talked to you outside. Where are you taking the anger to? Do you want to sell them? You want to open up a supermarket? Do you want people to come and buy them? There are sometimes you look away and move on. Look away and don't let those things bother you. Look away and give yourself peace of mind. There are many ways to be romantic. Many ways. Number one, tell them you love them often. Some people heard I love you. Well, I don't even believe you I love you because I don't know how many people you tell that to. So that you said it doesn't make any difference. Until you act it, that's when it speaks. So, how many times do you say that? I love you. Often. You're being romantic. Write a love letter reminding, your partner of all the reasons why, in all the bad things the person has done to you, there are good ones. Stay on the good one. Stay on the good one. I just want to say I love you. I did a wonderful surprise birthday for one of my good people in Abuja today. I'm not in Abuja. But I organized it in such a way. We did a t-shirt and I came with the t-shirt. So today we did a Zoom. And then we all said, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Brought it together, joined it. And I love to make people happy. Anything you can do to make somebody happy, do it. My phone is full of tears, cries, as I refuse to watch. I refuse to listen. I didn't want to open them because I knew it would also make me emotional. Sometimes go out of your way and be nice. It makes you a nice person. It leaves you, in a very good light. Do you know the one that says sorry is the mature one? The one that says it's okay, let's make up, is the mature one. The one that says I'm at fault, even though you are not, is the mature one. And marriage is not Yanko Malawi. What is your problem? Okay, whatever it is, I pray for God's mercy upon you and your children. In Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, so engage in more sensual foreplay, ideas. One of my members said to me that anytime the husband is traveling and she has 7 children, no wonder she had 7. She said they make love and then the man leaves and then they start talking about the love making on the phone. That man is born again. They start talking about the love making, they imagine it, and they talk about it. I said, man, now I know why you had to have plenty children. All these people who are shouting Rehoboth, are you married? All of you. Sarah, are you all married? Olufumi, Odera, Mercy, Jelly, Sibale Gomede. Sorry if I don't pronounce it well. Kate Michael. All these people who are laughing like you're just laughing. What are you laughing about? This is just the truth. It's the truth. It's a major challenge and it's eating deep. Practice having slower, more emotional, connected lovemaking. Don't be in a hurry. Where are you running to? Where are you rushing to? Leave an indelible mark. Leave somebody thinking of you. Leave somebody. Have that kind of mindset. Take note of when your partner says something that he or she needs. Try and buy it. Even if you can't buy the original, buy the imitation. If you cannot buy a full one, buy the scratch card, tear it into 2 and say, my money wasn't enough. So be keeping this scratch card. You're supposed to be 11 digits, but I have 5. I will soon complete 6. Men, don't be stingy, but don't be useless. Don't lack wisdom. It's profitable to direct. Plan a romantic getaway. Plan a romantic getaway with you alone and leave every other person behind. Somebody said, I don't know how to handle my children because when I want to stay with my husband, they'll be coming. I said, okay, put Father Abraham for them. Has many sons. Put them in the room. Put the video for them. I remember one woman who also came to me and said, Mommy, I don't know what's wrong with my children. No, pray for them because the older one, that is a girl, would be going to lie on top of the younger one, that is a boy. You know, I said, Madam, don't talk again. Tell me, how many rooms? Where do you live? She said, Ma, we live in one room. I said, really? So how do you make love? She said, we watch the children. Where, hey, Madam, eat the wicked. You are just killing these children psychologically, like killing them. So what is wrong? You must love making be in the night. What if they go out and go to school and you come back? Why don't we use our senses in some certain things? Why would you be polluting their mind? That's what he's doing. There's no manipulation anywhere. That's why she's doing what he's doing. We use cotton to demarcate. What do you mean? Then don't try anything in the night. Don't. And somebody said, my husband is always talking when we make love. Do you want him to be deaf and dumb? Should he be deaf and dumb? In fact, if you don't talk, something is wrong with you. And another lady is crying, he just comes in and he goes. And the man, so sir, you just raped somebody. That was a big rape. Remember, there is also marital rape. Because legally, once there's an initial no, that's the way they see it. Do you send love notes to each other? And always kiss your partner, good morning, good night, hello, goodbye. You don't like kissing, it's because you don't brush your teeth 2 times a day. Why wouldn't you like it? What's wrong with it? My one man said, I don't like it, it irritates me. See, you're not in love. What irritates you? If the lip should irritate you, then the private part should irritate you as well. That's the truth. What irritates you? Let her brush her teeth and make sure everything, and use gum. See, anytime you are going out, always have chewing gum or tom-tom. Once you keep quiet and you don't talk for some time, when you open your mouth, it will ooze out. So use something to refreshen it. When you're about to go to sleep, brush your teeth. Because you want to face each other. You want to talk to each other. You want to, feel the breath of that one you're staying with. What's the problem? We're too serious for God's liking. Not even for my liking. So kiss each other in the morning, in the afternoon, hug. Let her rest her head on your shoulder. See, the shoulder of the man was made to have burdens on them. The woman is not meant to carry burden. It will break her. That's why when she's in pain, when she's emotionally down, she needs somebody to talk to. It doesn't mean weakness. That's actually the strong one. Because a lot of people bottle a lot and they die. Keep journals of dates, birthdays, experiences with your partner so you remember them. What's your partner's shoe size? Mama Nkechi, get it with the shoe size again. Sir, you need to be penalized for that. What's your wife's bra size? You don't know. All you know is that whenever you want it, you have your way. But you don't know the size of what you, 2 powerful SMA gold God gave you free of charge. Yes. Punishing somebody, whether male or female, unnecessarily. Unnecessarily. when we can actually get it done. Ask your partner what makes them feel loved. There are men that when you touch them, they are aroused. There are women that you whisper something to them. Find out what your partner wants and do it. Oh, sure. I know you are learning. I learn as well. I learn too. Same note. When you're done talking, say I love you. See, if you don't say it, does not. It means you're not even mature. God didn't make a boy, he made a man. He didn't make a girl, he made a woman. So that you told somebody I love you does not mean, it doesn't mean what you think. It doesn't. I have a lot of love icons, plenty. Easily called darling, easily called. I don't like calling people by their name. Personally. Even my PA, I don't call her Uche, I call her Stuchi. Thank you. I don't like calling people by their name. I don't. I know you have a lot of questions to ask me. So remember important dates and keep them. You're being romantic. Once in a while, surprise your friend, your partner. Do a little surprise. All this money you're packing. Where you going with them? Okay, you just want them to be hitting your account, 1 million, 10 million. And so there are those who have billions. They don't even know what to do with it. Surprise people. Surprise them. A little surprise. When you go out or you're coming back, make sure you come with a gift. You're planning lovemaking. It's in your mind that night. Then you came back empty-handed. Sir, I don't think you're not born again. I don't think so. You're sure you're not born again? If you're born again, how can you be planning? My bishop will always say, lovemaking, plan, and we laugh. But that's true. If you have in mind, this is what you want to do, why don't you begin early? And begin to use the good words and begin to be nice and and it works on that person's mind as well. And then all of a sudden you just come in and you just think that's not a harlot. That person is not a harlot. And so let's stop doing that. Which scripture? Abraham romanced Sarah in their old age. Oh, I hope people are getting what I'm saying. But I'm not speaking Nigeria. Kate. You say you have to learn Nigeria. You're getting educated. I'm not saying, okay, that's the accent. I don't want to change it because I'm not an American. But God doesn't make mistake now. He puts us where he wants us to stay. So I'm proud. When I'm traveling, I love my traditional. If I'm speaking here, and trust me, I have outstanding clothes. I can't appear, you don't want to take a picture. But impossible. You want to? No, you should learn. You should learn. You should learn. Hold your partner's hand or put your arm around them in public. Try to take up some, even if you didn't say anything, just try to do something. Try to adjust the tie. Try to make the person feel loved. It puts you on a good light. It makes you see, even if you quarrel, those things will not leave that. They won't leave that person. They would want to make up. Don't spoil your good work by being nice. It makes you a gentleman. It makes you a ladylike woman. That's what it makes you to be. You see why you need to share when we come live. When you know your partner is going to have a hard day at work, show up at the office. Can you imagine? Just show up. Just checking on you. I want to know how you're doing. How are you? Just squeeze the hand a little. Sir, or ma. Yeah, this thing makes you, it makes you a mature. You've destroyed somebody's, even when they're eating, they are thinking about you. When they are in the car, they are thinking about you. God have mercy. Write your partner poetry. Can you imagine Solomon admiring the bone on the pelvis? How he can't see him? How did he see the bone? Check it in Songs of Solomon. Say your pelvis is like, how did he see it? Bone. You're looking for flesh, figure 8, figure 10, figure 20. But somebody was busy admiring the pelvic bone. If you want to learn how to write poems, Songs of Solomon, I don't want to go that side because we're going to have part 2 of what I'm talking about. After telling you how to, then we'll go to the Bible on Thursday. And then I will only be reading scripture so that you will know this woman didn't just frame these things on her own. Write your partner a poetry. Can you imagine somebody waking up in the morning? Your eyes is like the gazelle of your nose pointed like Pastor Chioma Ibezim's nose. And this is the way you walk. It makes me, hey, anybody can write it. No, I'm not here to kill you. I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to tell you the truth. Yes, say positive words. Spark some romantic conversation. Spark, like a spark. Bring up romantic issues, topics. You want me to give you one? I'm the one that has gone off. Everybody here is in order. Just, lighten up the day. How are you? And you're talking and you're touching somebody, and you're talking and you're you know it. Do it. That's why the bedroom is crying. Where are all the married men and women? Come online and hear, because I'm talking to you. If they like physical touch, everybody has their own love language. And there are sensitive parts of the body of a woman that a man will touch. You've just made her handicapped. Know it. There are sensitive parts of a man's body that a woman will touch, but because you're angry, because he didn't give you money to buy shoe, so the shoe you don't have, the love making you don't have. Now who can lose? Who lost? You don't have the shoe, you don't have the love making. And the man goes away. See, bring back souvenirs for them when you go for events. Do you know when my mother was alive, they used to do meeting Owerri Association. So they do the what do you call it again? The fruit salad. Is it fruit salad? The breadfruit. Which one? I've forgotten the name in English, child. Who helped me with the meaning of it? Oil bean. Uba. My mother, do you know the way they do it with leaf? They don't do it with like the way we have modernized it. She'll bring it. She'll bring garden egg. She'll bring this. So anytime she's going for there is this anticipation. There is this desire, hunger that is going to come back with something. Don't come empty-handed. You're sparking something. Something is happening in somebody's body. And he said, oh, how are you? I haven't seen this dress before, even though you've seen it. You repeat it. I've not seen it before. When was the last time you wore it? It's like there's something on your... Have you noticed that my glasses has color? It takes when you're looking at it, you're going to see purple color. Oh, I like it. It's not there before. Look well. Don't say you don't see it. You're busy. Busy doing what? What are you busy doing? Suggest new ideas for things to do together as couple. When they are talking to you, please, you can listen with your eyes, listen with your body, listen with your hands, listen with your head, your neck. Total attention. And that's what you do during lovemaking. Be there. Be there. Don't go to your grandmother's village. Don't go to the market while you're on the bed. Are you done? So it was only one person. That was, I felt so bad one day when a young man came to my office and said, I used her Kai. That was a bad language. What do you mean you used her? So it wasn't the two of you that did it together. And she became pregnant. When you feel something warm and affectionate about your partner at the moment, just say it loud. You look good. I love you. I just love you. Where did you buy this shirt? I love it. It's so good on you. You know it all, but you don't see it. You don't say it because you're angry. You're punishing yourself. And the thing is burning and paining you in your heart. You know that thing they like, make it for them in the morning. If they like, if your partner loves love making, initiate it. It will make him or her happier. And you're not a methodist when it comes to love making. No. No. Try different ways. You only kiss when you want to make love. Is that one kiss? Do you only say I love you at the verge of... Okay, I'll ask your questions. I don't want to get angry. I don't want to get angry. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. How are you? I know you've actually learned a lot. Now, on Thursday, we're going to continue and we bring in scriptures so you see that everything I just said right here is right in the Bible. Can I answer a few questions? Just few questions. Just few questions. Who is sending me ring, ring, ring? Okay, I see. How are you, Mia? How are you? How is, are you in Philadelphia? It was so good seeing you yesterday. And your beautiful face. Oh, you're sending the ring. Don't worry, it's coming. Can I take your questions now? Uche, okay, send me, screenshot the questions and send it to me on WhatsApp in case I missed it. Can I take your questions right now? Can I take your questions? Thank you. Ian Zainab. Zainab, how are you? Can I take your questions? Make sure you click on share. You are actually saving lives by doing this. Any question? You see, this is very good in our marriages. You know why? We talk too much. Women. Cho. So this thing is very good. Once you put it, your mouth is closed. You don't talk. Can we have your number, please? Okay, that's not a question. That's not a question. Can I answer your questions first? Let me take your questions. Hey, mommy, Asabe. I'm lawyer, ma. Good afternoon, ma. God bless you, ma, for joining. There's a WhatsApp number on the page. You can actually get to it. Let me take your questions. If you don't have any questions, what are you going home with today? Romance. And it's not one-sided. It doesn't have to be, I love you so much. Felicia or Irimba, I love you. How is Maryland? Love you plenty. Can I be... Yes. Alozie Bethel. Yes. Love you too, ma. Love you. I celebrate you. Can I take your questions now? I really like the leaving indelible mark on your partner. Yes. Leave them so that even when you have an issue, when they remember you, they are scattered and they want to make up. Having sex during fasting, it depends on your partner. If God told me to fast and he didn't tell my partner to fast, why would I punish him? I wouldn't punish him. So it has to be with understanding. That's what the Bible says. I miss you, my Faith. Faith, I miss you too. How are you? So it has to be with understanding. Because I was the one he told to fast. He didn't tell him. So there's no way I will imprison him for what he told me, except with understanding. Right. Okay, we are good. I don't see, I think it sank. Everybody heard it. There must be, yes, ma, there must be understanding. Mommy, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Chioma Jane, how are you? Good, oh. I planning a visit if you're staying longer. I've been laughing at all this knowledge. Unfortunately, let me see. You were not here during my early marriage days. It's okay, but it doesn't really matter. We can start from any time we wake up is our morning. I've been trying to contact you on WhatsApp. Oh, sorry. Try again. Just try again. They'll get to me. Can I get your questions? Hello, Instagram. Do you have questions? Nice to meet you too, Benedicta Atu. Nice to have you. Yes, I believe you. So what you do, some people, no matter what you do to them, they don't say the way they feel. I don't see why I should die in silence. Sincerely, if I love you, I'll tell you I do. How can I be? Yes, because what are you not talking? Because you are not married. That's why. You sent me a message on WhatsApp. Okay, I'll get it. But some men are just kind of crude. You start the romance and they go, what are you doing? He kills them. Of course he kills them. What are you doing? You're already starting and he's asking you, what are you doing? Tell him you're doing what you're doing. And see, a lot of times the men feel they are doing us favor. I think I need to take off my contact. Tell him what you're doing. Yes, make them talk. A lot of men don't talk, so make them talk. Make them talk. Bring them out. In fact, during the lovemaking, ask them questions. You are okay. I don't know your earlier question because you said you are married, ma. So I love your teachings, more grace. Thank you, Amarachi Abraham. I don't know. Can you bring back your earlier question? Me too. You sent me a message on WhatsApp. Now I'm guilty. I'm sorry. Please bring it up again. Aloze Bethel. Mommy, what do you do in a situation where, because you are TTC, your husband doesn't like to romance? What do you mean TTC? He just wants straight action. Bad, that man is not born again. What does it mean? Which one is straight action? Abraham romanced Sarah. Isaac romanced. Now, see, you have to wet the vagina. You have to make the woman excited and for easy access. I'm talking to adults. I'm not talking to children. And so if a man comes and is he sleeping with a harlot? Even harlots, they have already put themselves in the mood before you landed. Because this is what you do. Okay, how do you handle a man that doesn't talk about his feelings or talk about anything? He will always tell you that he's not the talker. Is a lie. There is no man who is not the talking type. Forget that thing. If he's not talking to you, he's definitely talking to somebody else. He doesn't have time, not when it comes to somebody he loves. You see, when people tell you, I don't have time, that's why I didn't reach you. Just shift. Because I know a bank manager who would sneak into the restroom just to call a lady. There was no time. He didn't have time. Even the break, he didn't time. He didn't have time for his break. But he would enter the bathroom to just say, it's so tight. How are you? I just want to tell you that I love you and I'm missing you. But the work here is too much. What are you saying? If he's not talking to you, he's talking to somebody else. Love is not practiced in a vacuum. There must be a way to express it. So don't listen to that crap. It's not true. It doesn't exist anywhere. It's a lie. No, I am busy. But there are people I read their messages. No matter how busy I am, there are those who will call me and I'm going to be on my feet. But I'm busy. So we are all busy. Everybody's busy. Are you not busy? So when they don't call you, they are talking to somebody else. So you don't kill yourself over it. Is it normal for the man to always make the move for the action? No. The man should, the woman should. There are times I feel like staying with you and you don't feel that way. How will you know I feel that way? I shouldn't die in silence. So I should come closer. Women, there are different ways we express it. Instead, we try to use our leg to cross on him, or we try to do, and the men, when you understand these things, play along. Play along. Don't do it and now want to punish somebody because you want the person to come and play. What are you trying to do? What are you not trying to do? It's not the men shouldn't make the advances, both sides. I've exceeded my time. Do you know moment to Chioma Ibezim should actually be 30 minutes? And we started 2:30. And this is 3. Okay, we started 2:38. 2:38. So we have just 1 minute to go. Someone just asked my question. Good. What's your question? What's your question? I asked, can I be sinning against God while having sex with my husband? I mean, during the act of sex. Can I be sinning? I don't get it. Can you be sinning against God while having sex with your husband during the act of sex? I don't understand the grammar. To be honest, I know English, but this one passed me. So make it understand. Is Uche online? Uche, are you online? So you can see. Well, I don't know what you mean or what you want to say, but marriage is honorable in all. Even if you raise one leg up and whatever you do in the marriage bed, as long as you don't do absurd, things that are way off the ordinary. So I wish I got you right. Can I wait for that question? Odera Noel, can I wait for that question? Just one more question. Let me get it. I didn't get what you said. Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay. Rehoboth husband, please show up so that I can show you this love I just learned. So wherever these men are, you push will start coming. And wherever these women are, start coming. Come. We call you forth. We call you forth. They will come. They will come. And Rehoboth babies. How do you make a man to be more expressive? There are 3 levels of communication. First of all, start talking about events, things that happened outside, like when you went out and you saw things happened on the newspaper and all, come on and begin to start up a conversation. Did you see the news? Did you see what happened? Did you see the new the television? Did you see what happened on Facebook? Get him to talk. Oh, I didn't see it. What happened? Number two, graduate to talking about your home before you get to yourself. You don't jump classes. When you are in courtship, is it wrong to ask a man to buy you things that a woman needs? Is he your ATM machine? What do you mean? Don't ask him. If he doesn't on his own think he should buy you things, then I don't think he will be a good husband tomorrow. Don't beg him. You're not there. You're not a beggar. Leave him. Watch him. Love gives. Any love that does not give is not love. You can't say you love me and you don't give me. What do you mean? And I say I love you and I don't give you. I'm going to give you my time, my energy. I will give you attention. I will give you, no matter how tight it is for me, I'll create time. That is why it is love. I have to create out that time and make it available for you. Even though it's not something I could do ordinarily, but because you're involved, I have to do that. So I don't think I should beg. Mommy, what about a man that doesn't like romance? What does he like? If he doesn't like romance, what does he like? Sex, lovemaking follows romance. Romance is to get you ready. What is romance? The way you express the feelings you have for each other. Touching your breast for the woman in the bedroom is romance. Touching the man's both ways. Saying good words into your ears is romance. Tell you, you can actually romance and not make love. So when a man says he doesn't like it, I don't understand it. Because it's not what he should like. This is what should come naturally. I hope I answered you. What are the formidable things I can do with my husband that is sin during sex? Nothing. Marriage is honorable in all. When he wants lovemaking in another way, not a sin. He wants to touch your body, not a sin. He wants lovemaking in the couch, in the parlor, not in the bedroom, not a sin. So I want to understand what you mean. But there are wide things. Like the vagina is meant for penetration. The anus is meant for excretion. It shouldn't be perverted. I hope I answered you. Oh, Chigozie, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, family, love you, love you, love you, love you. It's been a day well said. And do me a favor, take the link and share to somebody. It will definitely save life. And I pray for every single online, God will grant you a Rehoboth husband. And every single man online, you desire a good wife, God will grant it unto you. I pray that every woman looking for a baby will have that miracle baby. And whatever your heart desires, honestly, I release it to you right now in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless you. And I'm going to see you live again on Thursday by 7:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Good to have you. So make sure that we'll talk about spicing up your marriage, spicing up your love life, spicing up your relationship. The topics are just unending. So make sure you click on the link and share to your friends. And well, we shall see you Thursday. And love you. Ending it for Instagram, Facebook. I hope you've been blessed. Romance in the home. Facebook, how are you? Okay, love you too, love you too, love you too, love you too. See you on Thursday.